He did not cheat because you were not enough. He cheated because he was not enough. Hello world, welcome once again to the Ighofowe coaching experience. Welcome. It's a brand new season and it's also the Christmas season. So I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year as we approach 2024. As we approach 2024, I want to ask you and beg you, do not go into 2024 carrying the baggage of 2023. Let it go. Whatever they've said to you, whatever they've done to you that is hurting you so bad, it's time to let go. You need to let go for two reasons. If you do not let go, you cannot grow. If you do not let go, you cannot go. If you're holding someone down into 2023, you don't expect to walk into 2024 glorious. So I want to say, let it go. Let fresh water come out of you. Let love fill your heart. Let goodness. It's a season of goodness. It's a season of love. It's a season of sacrifice. So Merry Christmas once again. It's a brand new season. The season is titled Unbreak Your Heart. And in this season, it's the focus of this season is on forgiveness and unfaithfulness. So, but every episode has its unique angles, and in this episode, our angle is the source or the origin of infidelity, the origin of unfaithfulness. So when people say they were unfaithful, and you ask them, why were you unfaithful? The common answer would be, I was unfaithful because of my situation. I was unfaithful because of my partner. If my partner was doing the things right, I wouldn't have been unfaithful. If my partner was doing this for me or doing that for me, I wouldn't have been unfaithful. Or if the conditions were better, I wouldn't have been unfaithful. I put it to you, that's a lie that person is telling themselves. There are two basic reasons why people are unfaithful. Number one, you're unfaithful because of your focus. Why do I say that? Your feeling does not come, what you feel does not come from what's happening to you. It comes from what you focus on. That's the reason why you see someone could be doing everything for you and you are still ungrateful. Why are you ungrateful? Because your focus is not on the things the person is doing right. Your focus is on the things the person is not doing right. That's the reason why you find out that after some years you no longer love your partner. Why are you no longer in love with the same person that you were crazy about, the same person that you broke your value system for, the same person you fought your family for? Why are you no longer in love with that person? The answer is this: focus. Focus. Right now, your focus is no longer on the things that are making you feel good. Your focus is now on the things that are making you feel bad. Every time you check why you are feeling the way you are feeling, then you go back to focus, because it is what you focus on that gives you direction. It's what you focus on that you express. You express what's going on inside of you, and what's going on inside of you comes from what you are focusing on. So if you focus on the good sides of the person, the natural thing that will come out of you will be a good feeling, and then that good feeling will produce good behavior or kindness and beautiful things towards the person. But if your focus is on the negative things the person is doing, what will naturally come out of you will be negative. So you cannot be unfaithful if your focus is on the good things of the person. If all you're thinking of is the nice things the person is doing right, your focus is on how loving your partner is, your focus is on the sacrifice this person is making for you. If your focus is only on the good, your heart will never be in the wrong place. The reason why your heart is consistently in the wrong place, the reason why you keep thinking about your ex is focus. Because your mind is on the good sides of your ex. If your ex was so good, that person wouldn't be your ex. There's a reason why they are your ex. So if you keep comparing and if you keep focusing on that thing that is that thing that you do not have, you could have 10 things that are working right for you, and one thing that is not working right. If that's all you focus on, you're going to feel very, very bad. Another reason why people are unfaithful, another source of unfaithfulness, is choices. Your faithfulness, you are faithful at the choices you make. There is no man that is necessarily good and necessarily bad. We are good as the choices we make. If you make good choices, you have a good life. If you make bad choices, you have a bad life. The minute you took that girl's number, that was a choice. The minute you decided to call her, that was a choice. The minute you decided to send that SMS. It was a choice. Most times the choice may not be infidelity based, but you know from the minute you made that choice that it's going to create a series of choices that will lead to infidelity. So if you want to stop the infidelity from happening, don't make that choice. Don't take that number. Don't make that phone call. Don't go on that date. Don't go to that place. That choice makes a lot of difference. It's good to pray, but you see these two things, they can determine whether you'll be faithful or you'll be unfaithful. I'll be right back. So welcome back. So our focus has been on focus. If you really want to keep your relationship alive, mind what you focus on. If you look at your relationship and you're having issues, go back to your focus meter. Check what you're focusing on. If you change your focus, you will change your feeling. If you are mindful of the choices you're making, you will be able to keep that relationship. You will be able to come out of that bad feeling you're having. You will be able to have a healthy relationship. So in the spirit of Christmas, I want to tell you that your relationship can come alive. The way Jesus came into that home and everything changed, that's the same way. If you change your focus and make the right choices, your relationship will come alive. And in that same spirit, we want to introduce you to our Christmas promo. It's going to be running for 11 days, starting on the 25th. We're dropping our prices from 4,000 to 2,500 for each of our books. So whatever you want, you can get any of our books for 2,500. So we have a rich collection. If you're a single girl, you want to make that man come after you. You want to be unforgettable. You don't want to just be an ordinary girl. You want to be that girl that you keep thinking about. Then read this book. Being a good girl is not good enough. That's why. So it's important. Another book is Husband Snatchers. You're a married woman. You want to keep your marriage alive. You want to protect your home. You want to keep the fire burning. You want to understand how some of the things we're talking about in this series happen. How unfaithfulness happens. It's important you read Husband Snatchers. It will bring your marriage alive. And then if you have a student, like some of us have students at home, you really want to help them boost their academic performance, then this book would do romantic and therapeutic journey. Transmit a therapeutic journey for your child. And if you get all these three, for instance, we'll give you a bonus. This is my dream. I prayed and went to sleep and found myself in a cinema, and I was able to capture everything that I saw in that dream. And I came back and I told the story to a little girl who's no longer little right now, and she turned it into a book. So this is rent-free strip, so it's going to be our bonanza addition to it. So if you have these three books, we'll have you this in addition. So I want to say Merry Christmas to you. I pray that your love comes alive, and I pray that you remain faithful to your partner as we continue this series. God bless you. I love you.